let people start recording and then get started momentarily.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Christian.
Morning.
All right. Will, I will let you take it away.
Christian, good morning. What have you noticed from just the way that the team has responded from the victory on Saturday? What's the intensity been like first couple of days in training this week?
Very, very good. The intensity has been good from even the first day that we came back preparing for Red Bulls. And this group of guys continue to play and train with intensity, which is what I like. And they keep being themselves. As I told you in the past, I love this group of guys. It's really a pleasure to work with them. And so obviously after a win, there is always a good mood. But as I said, it's important to put things in perspective. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and we need to stay humble, but at the same time, focused and ambitious.
You repeated that moniker a couple of times in your post-game comments, to stay humble. How much of that are you noticing, and how much do you kind of have to tamp down on that enthusiasm from Saturday a little bit from the players?
No, not that much. In fairness, this is a group of players that they are quite clever, quite intelligent, and they came back ready to work. And so it's important that we know that to be humble, meaning, we have to keep repeating doing the things. It's a process that we need to go through and trust. My responsibility is this process is put in place and it becomes clearer and clearer. So when they go on the pitch, they know exactly what they have to do in different phases of the game.
You were there in Charleston when this game got a little out of hand early between these two squads. How do you go about making sure that your team maintains its composure in a game that I'm sure is going to be very combative in the neutral third?
Yeah, this is something that can happen on the pitch, and it was pre-season. So anyway, is the past, and we know that they are a team that is well organized. They have a good coach, and is a team that have a number of good players that they have been successful in this league and also internationally. So we know that it's going to be a challenge in many different ways, because they play well, because they are organized, because they also can be a physical team. And we need to be able to respond to all these challenges, and we need to be prepared for all the things that Columbus will throw to us.
Thank you.
Carol.
Good morning, Coach. How's Christian Fuchs, first of all?
He's recovering. He's going through a process of, rehabilitating from an injury. But he's progressing well. He's progressing well, and we hope to see him very soon back with the group. And I'm quite happy with this progress. Plus, Christian, is a very experienced pro, and he knows how to handle his body. He's in good hands with the medical department here. So I have trust in all of them. And so I believe that we will see him back very soon.
So will he still be questionable this week, you think?
Still questionable. Yeah.
And it's listed as a thigh injury, but he said last week it was still his ankle.
Yeah, there is still an issue with his ankle. So we will see how that progress. We monitor him, but I'm very happy in the way he's working. He's very dedicated, and the way he's progressing, I'm very happy with that.
Well, the way the defense is playing, you don't feel like you have to rush him also? You have some other guys playing well.
Listen, we have, I said from day one when they asked me the question, I believe in all this in all of them, honestly. And I'm saying this because it's an easy answer to give, is because I really believe in that. We have a number of guys that they show that they contribute, and I will repeat what I said after the game. The guys that came on brought something different, and they added to the party. So it's not that they were just, and I think that everybody here can add to the party. So the defenders are the same. Jan came on and straight away cleared two difficult balls. Jay came and all of a sudden he created danger on the right hand side, and also was covering his position really well. So we have got Christian Makun coming back. Anton, you know, for me is one of the best defenders in this league, the way I see it. He's quick, he can play right and left, has experience in the league, and so in a big club as well. So Mora the same, and Harrison. So I'm pretty happy with all of them at the back. Yeah.
Another nitpicky question. I don't know, when are the international guys supposed to be coming back?
But that depends on the schedule that they have. In Europe, they had 4 games. So the Kamil came back yesterday, Josviak, and we are waiting for Karol as well. Alan Frank already came back and he trained well. But obviously came a little bit later than, you know, he didn't do all the week because of his commitment with Ecuador. And Christian is the guy that actually, Christian Makun, all the week he did, because the last game they had against Saudi Arabia with Venezuela was last week, so he could actually take part. He was actually at the game against Red Bulls, so he did all the week with us.
So could Camille play on Saturday?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he will start, because we will see. It's still under consideration, but you know, the guys prepare all the week, and it's important that whoever has been preparing the game for the whole week, he gets the nod, in my opinion.
One more, sorry, just one more about the, speaking of preparing the practice facility, what do you think about the situation there? And what do you like about that versus where you were before?
I like it a lot, because first of all, the grass is good, and that gives already a good feeling, especially for the kind of football we want to play as a club. So to have a good playing surface is great. Plus is ours, in the sense that this is dedicated to us, and we have the sole control of that. I'm pretty happy. Obviously, we are getting to terms to improve it, but the way it is at the moment is good for us. It's really good, and the players are happy. We have all the facility for us, and yeah, we're happy with that.
Thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
Antonio?
Hi, Christian. Good morning.
Antonio. Hi. Good.
Last game, we saw a more compact team playing with more tightness between the lines, creating chances up front as well. Is there a specific area that you want your team to improve moving forward?
Yeah, there are different areas. There are different phases of the game, and we need to be organized and clear about all of them, as I said to your colleague before. So I was really pleased the way the boys played against Red Bulls, because we try to put in place a couple of different things. It's normal. Every coach has a different, you know, interpretation of even the same system of play. So I wanted to give a couple of points, and the boys, they did it even better than I thought. They were great during the week. We didn't have a lot of time to prepare it, and they did it so well. And we had a little bit more time to work on those things. And but again, it's a process. It takes time. But the players here, they are so, I found them clever and focused on what they need to do. And I am very confident in them. I believe in them 100%.
Can you talk a little bit more about Titi Ortiz's role? Do you want him more free as a trequartista or as a regista, helping Bronco building the play in the middle?
So, yeah, when we have the ball, I think we have a specific structure that we want to have in order to maximize our attacking potential or attacking threats. Obviously, the two attacking midfielders are very important for us. And Titi, I see Titi as having the ideal characteristics for the way I see this system of play, or I see this way of playing. So he will have to occupy certain position in certain moments, but also he has the freedom to within the structure to create what we want to do. He is intelligent. He understands what we want to do as a team, and I trust him to make the right choices, both positionally and when he's in that position to make the right choice with the ball. And this is, but it's important also that players, those attacking midfielders, are dynamic and they are able to help defensively, both pressing the ball or recovering.
Okay, thank you. And the last one, how important is for you to have Guzman Corujo playing at this high level, holding the team at the back? Of course, it's super important, but how you see Guzman's development through these months?
I mean, you said it yourself. It's super important for us. He's a very good player for us. He's one of those defenders that love defending, and I think that there are not so many, and we are very lucky, happy to have him. And he's a quite intelligent guy. He asks questions. And he wants to improve on a daily basis. He's a very good professional. He looks after himself. He trains hard every time. And for me, is a surprise. Is better than I thought. He's a very, very good player with the ball as well. And yeah, for us, it's a plus to have a player like Guzman in our team.
Thank you, Christian, and have a good trip.
Thank you. Thanks.
Just a couple more here. Steve?
Thank you. Hello, Coach. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Just wanted to ask, with your philosophy between home and away games, if there's going to be a difference in the aggressiveness of the attack, on the road than there is at home, or are you going to play the same way regardless?
Good question, Steve. I think that I don't want to change. I want us to play the same home and away. That takes time. As I said a couple of times, we need to be humble with that, but at the same time ambitious. We're going to go with our structure because I believe that to develop the team, we need to go through a process that increases week by week, so they become more familiar. The distances are becoming more familiar. They know our way of playing, and I don't want to change the way we play home and away. By saying that, I don't want to look like big-headed, because sometimes, at home, you have a different environment that you have away from home, and so that can have an impact on the team. Also, it depends on how good the opposition is. And so there are many things to take into consideration, but to answer to your question is we want to play in the same way, home and away, exactly the same.
Great, thank you. And just following up on Antonio's question about Guzman and stuff, I thought he was the player of the match against Red Bulls. With that, it's so important for, especially amongst the center backs, to have a good partnership there. And with the changes that have made with Fuchs' injury and others in availability, do you feel that that there is, regardless of who's on the field, that the partnerships and the chemistry is there for the defensive line and the mids?
Yeah, I believe, as I told you, and as I told your colleagues, I believe in our defenders, in all of them. So then after, as you know, Steve, there is always maybe some chemistry that develops more between certain players than others, and this is natural in every team. I am quite happy with whatever partnership we have. I trust and believe in whatever players will step onto the pitch. Yeah, as long as they are clear, and this is again my responsibility about how we have to interpret the situation. My job is to make sure that they all think as one, that they all think in the same way how to defend that situation. And then once everybody get the message and is clear, then I'm happy with playing any of the lads at the back, because they are a real credit to this team.
Yes, and the way Christian Kalina has been playing, historically, I mean, do you feel that his ability as a shot stopper has given the backs a little more freedom to be aggressive and to take chances in stopping the play before it gets to him because they have such trust in him behind them?
Yeah, that's for sure. And I would go further to say that Kale for us is it's a leader, not just a good shot stopper. In the modern football, and especially the way we try to play in this club, the goalkeeper is vital. So Kale is great in building the play. He's a good communicator. He's always engaged. He's always focused. Obviously, he's a very, very good shot stopper, but he's more than that for us. And so, to answer to your question, yes, I believe that the ability that he has and the way he is, the leadership that he has as a player, and that he shows on a daily basis on the training pitch makes the back four more relaxed. Yes.
Great. Thank you very much and good luck in Columbus.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Last one here. Let's go to Shibo.
Hey, Coach. You've been playing without Fuchs for a little bit, and your team is still on the bubble as far as that 7th spot in the East. So, is there any thoughts of playoffs in the back of your minds coming up halfway in the regular season coming into this match?
Yeah, I believe that we have to, at the moment, we have to consolidate our style of play. We have to control what we can control, which is the way we perform, the way we organize ourselves, the commitment and the energy we bring into training and into games. So I want everybody to contribute mentally first with good energy and positivity, and then obviously on the pitch. I want this group to become really, really tight and really focus towards us to be the best team that we can be. Then we have to take a game at a time, and and then after we have to look at the table, at the playoff. I believe that if we control what we can control, we will be with a great chance. That's why I don't like to talk about results, but because the result is never within your control, even if you play well. But I believe that if we focus about our performance and how we go about ourselves, we will give us the best chance to get a good result.
Thanks.
All right. I think we're going to end it there, guys. Thank you, Christian, for your time.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys in Columbus.